What's up guys, and welcome back to another replay cast. Today's game is between Jaedong and Lights. Yeah, that's right guys, a little ASL 21 round of 8 dress rehearsal for you. It'll be the third game of these two that I've put on the channel in recent weeks. So yesterday, or was it tomorrow? I can't quite get my sequence correct, I think. But there'll be there have been alternating games between Flash versus Snow and Light versus Jaedong that we've released over the last few days on the channel, all just to whet the appetite for ASL 21. And boy, has it been one hell of an ASL. Hey, what a time to be a Broodwar fan. It's just absolutely great. Of course, if you're not following ASL and you're not that interested in it, watching Light play against Jaedong, if you just enjoy Broodwar in general, is just never a bad idea. So the way I see it, everybody wins. So yeah, man, we've been going like a Boeing on the channel, getting to 1,000 subs much quicker than anticipated, getting a lot of likes, engagement, and growth on the channel. So I just want to say a big thank you for all of the support. If we are meeting for the first time today, hey, how's it going? I'm a variety Broodwar caster, and very much enjoy bringing you a lot of the pro scene as well as some fun games from fan favorites like Artosis. So if that sounds like fun, hit that like button on today's video, and if you haven't already yet, please do subscribe to the channel. And yeah, we're gonna get into this, man. I want to just call Light's play. They're going to be on stage tomorrow or the day after. I think it's tomorrow, and I'm really excited to see how Light goes. I do have a theory that he's a better player online than he is offline, but tomorrow will prove that. Jaedong is in absolute peak form, so definitely would be the favorite going into this. But Light's SK Terran is incredibly strong, and Jaedong just has this knack of looking like he's losing and then he still wins. So it's going to be a very fun series, no matter which way it is sliced. Light moving out his first Marine just to chase away the drone. He has got his SCV in the base, so has scouted the open. So I think he's just going to go with his standard 2 Marine expand. There we go. And we'll see if he pushes out some units. He did an interesting build in the previous game that I watched. He went 2 racks before Academy. And I think that he did that with the idea to try and press Jaedong's natural or third, because in this case Jaedong did a third base expansion on location before he had mutas. So he had an opportunity, forced out a lot of sunkens. It was one hell of a funky game. Here we have another variation from Light. This game was played, by the way, in September of 2025, so very recent, less than 6 months ago. So I think it's going to be a +1 rush. Now, I was saying during the Flash versus Jaedong series that I did a while ago that this build fell out of favor, and that you don't see the +1 rush build from Terrans very often. But here we go, we get it from Light, so I think that is going to be good. It's going to be interesting. Definitely signals the intention to apply pressure. Jaedong, by the way, is just doing standard Zerg things. Where is your Spire, sir? There. Oh no! What is going on here? Neither player is playing standard. He's taken a 3rd hatch before Spire. What is going on? This is crazy. Now he makes the Spire. You never see that. You almost always see 2 hatch Spire and then taking the 3rd, or the so doing the macro hatch is safe. But an interesting variation from Jaedong, as well as an interesting variation from Light doing the +1 rush. So we'll have to see how these scale and match against each other. We can see +1 is sort of a third of the way. It's a very slow upgrade. By the way, guys, this is not a ladder game. This is a show match that was played on stream between the 2 players. Potentially they were just practicing against each other or doing a show match, but most certainly not a box standard boring ladder game. And you can usually tell that by the aliases that the players are playing under, as well as if it's a top versus bottom versus melee versus use map settings. So those are always your hints and clues. Plus I check when I download them from the replay source that I go to, whether they're ladder or not. And I tend to try and target the games that are not ladder. So when they're not ladder, they tend to be playing on stream, and they just really turn it up for their viewers, right? Because there's literally thousands of people watching. So you tend to get some amazing games. That's definitely been my experience thus far since I've started doing it this way. And I've just had like banger after banger. I don't know if you guys know that expression. It comes from wrestling. But it is just symbolizing one awesome game or one awesome match after another, banger after banger. And that's certainly been what we have been receiving. So our first Mutas have arrived. We're going to have our hatchery as well. So we're going to have a decent number of Mutas here. Oh dear, I clicked on the wrong one. So he scans the main, and this is what he sees. Put Jaedong's vision back on. As he comes into a rats with Mutas. Let's go. That's a big game. Well done. Switch off the wrong player's vision. It's been a long day of work, okay? Leave me alone. Alrighty, we have +1 kicking in. So we want to apply some pressure. Does lose a meter. Needs to group these other meters together. Making more drones. Light seems really, really keen to go and press the third here. And Jaedong's going to have to respond quick. Just lots and lots of units. Takes a few shots. The stack now looking a bit more formidable. Scans the natural. Sees no sunkens of any kind. Scans to see what he's up against. See, it's predominantly just me, there's nothing else. And light's just getting progressively stronger, but supplies are not that far apart. Nice pick off some Jaedong here. More Mutas. Just a mass Mutas from Jaedong. Let's have +1 attack on his glowworm or whatever the frick it's called. Just studying numbers here effectively. And kind of keeping light in no man's land. And now I feel like a big surround might be cooking. Kind of a big convergence here, and he dives on everything, and I think he's gonna pull away as the sort of main army connects there. Light's forces kind of just got a little bit disentangled, and Jaedong pounced really well. Again, another kind of lonely pot of units, and very, very quick to press advantage. Oh man, this is just like a mutilous clinic from the boss, the goat. It's a supply block in here, which will be annoying. Does have 100 supply available, so he's not going to supply block him, but does pick up a free depot. Does have a random marine here, just kind of scouting out to see if Jaedong expands again. Still on 3 bases for now. Looks like he's going to get Lurkus. Overlord slowly moving across the map. Scans and sees the locust. Uh-oh. First science vessels have arrived, and now suddenly Irradiate and SK Terran comes into its own. I think Lights has got to be the best exponent of SK Terran that I've seen recently. I mean, I don't do all the Terran players, admittedly. And there are some that Artosis would say are probably better at SK Terran than Light, but Light is just an unbelievably good proponent of it. We're gonna kill another depot because, you know, we can. But we got some scary light happening here. By the way, guys, I didn't choose these colors. It's one of those rare occasions where the players actually spawned red versus blue. And we are going to push here. Oh wow. Oh wow, look at the lurker spines. Holy crap. Getting so much damage, bro. Lurker, good unit. Also got a lot of mutas that can support this. Has kept his mutas alive for the most part. Just kind of scanning around here. First Dark Swarm shows itself, so Jaedong snuck up to Hive Tech without us telling us. Light now needs to run away. Is it going to be Jaedong's year, guys? It's just looking really, really good. Oh my, them spines. Them damn spines. Scans the third. Here we go. Lucas on the high ground gets very quickly tidied up, and Light Sandy now pushing this position. Jaedong sending some reinforcing Lurker, Lings, Mutas with Dark Swarm support, and it's probably going to get a lot done here. I don't see these units getting out, but down to 30 drones. So Light doing some serious damage here. Has had to commit fully with his Mutas as well, and getting some big damage here. Picks off that Lurker as well. Pretty much only mutas left. No reinforcements on the way at this stage. We should tidy this up with what he's got, but a very solid attack from Light. But I think Jaedong's going to get away. He's going to have to remake a few drones. He's making 5 here along with 3 Lurkers and some more Hydras and Wings. And our medics will die. And that will be that. Science vessels coming back. Jaedong repositioning all his drones, taking stock of things. Probably needs to expand again, I would imagine. Although Light just seems to be non-stop. Non-stop, non-stop, non-stop. Does have a third, so it's not like he's all in on 2 bases by any stretch. 2-1 on his infantry units. Nice block there. +1 carapace on all of the Zerg ground army. Picked up a drone that was just going to go expand here sneakily for free. Slow Hydras have got to run away. They're not anything useful, but he's actually getting Adrenal as well as the standard Hydra upgrades. He wants to play with Hydras this game, it looks like. 131 plays 88. Wow, Light has exploded macro-wise. All these racks powering consistently. I don't think Jaedong's gonna have enough to hold this. Moving in here from all fronts. Does pick up the vessel, but there's a good few number of spares. I think Jaedong's gonna lose his natural here. Loki comes in to try and defend. A couple more as well. Oh, that Lurker dies before he even burrowed. Jaedong throwing everything he can here, but he's getting dreadfully low in supply. I think he's just gonna hold on. But I do feel like this is one of those scenarios where he's prolonging the inevitable. I think Light has just had too strong of a build here. Looks like some doom drops are the plan. And the scans where he's about to drop. Drops a few units here, is going to kill so many drones. Flies in the main as well. Jaedong GG's out. Guys, what a series this is going to be. I've done 3 games between these two that I brought to you this week just to whet the appetite. Jaedong's probably peaked a little bit, so he's a little bit better now than he was back in September last year, but I mean, it's not a big time gap. If Light brings it, right, and he plays at his absolute best, he could take Jaedong down. But my prediction is Jaedong is going to get through. I would love to know what your predictions are in the comments. It'll be really, really cool because they're obviously timestamped. So if you get your prediction in before it happens, then you look like an absolute hero. And if you're watching this afterwards, you know, was I right? Was I wrong? Let me know. It's going to be, it's a good game of Brood War anyway. It's been a great week of really fun games that I brought to you guys. And I will bring you something else to look forward to and something fun and enjoyable tomorrow. So until then, take it easy. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.